Yo, what's going on, man? What's going on? How everybody feeling, man? It's your boy, Philly Fresh, aka The General. How everybody feeling this beautiful Monday, man? It's nice out here, unexpectedly nice, man. It's your boy, Philly Fresh, aka The General here reporting for duty. The duty is today. It's something we ain't talk about this whole off season. I feel as though it's very, very important, and I feel as though us as Eagles fans, we should think the same thing, because the position I want to talk about is the position that won us a Super Bowl. Backup quarterback. A lot of people saying Marcus Mariota. Nah, I'm good on him. Doesn't stay healthy. Doesn't really understand the playbook. I don't think he will understand the West Coast offense like that. Who knows? Maybe he'll mature into one, but he's not a backup quarterback that you want right now. So here's the thing. Do you want a quarterback that you can develop? Or do you want a quarterback that's already proven that he can do something and just a better quarterback took his job? If you want to go that route, you got dudes like Case Keenum. He hasn't really proved anything, but he has proved that he can run a good offense. If the pieces are there for him, which I feel as though we will have pieces there, if anything should happen to Carson Wentz, I feel as though it doesn't. I said he was going to be healthy like the rest of this year. I mean, this whole year, and he was, until we all know what happened. We ain't going to get into that. So, do you want to go with a Case Keenum, or do you want to go with Joe Flacco? Me personally, especially with him being a Jersey guy, he probably would take less money to come to Philly. He probably feel as though, especially after we get the pieces in the place, that we have a chance to win a championship. And he probably feel as though, no aspersions on him for feeling this way. He probably feel as though he will have a chance to play at some point because of Carson's history. I don't feel that way, but who knows? That might be one of the reasons why he takes the job. People do a lot of things for selfish reasons, and there's nothing wrong with that. So you got that, right? Then you got the young quarterbacks. Mariota, Bridgewater, who I think won't get the starting job somewhere, don't know where, but if he is going to be a backup, he probably stay in New Orleans. If they don't get rid of Drew Brees, because we seen what he did. He went 5-0 in Drew Brees' absence, and was probably one of the reasons why they had the number 2 seed, right? So you got that. Not drafting another quarterback. We wasted a 5th round draft pick last year on a dude Thorzine, or whatever the dude's name is. We wasted a 5th round pick on him. He's not even on the team. He didn't even make it to the first game. I think he was cut after the 4th preseason game. So we have to make sure that we have a backup. I don't know what's going on with McCown, sorry. I don't know what's going on with Josh McCown. Me personally, I would have made him a quarterback coach, but we do know that he coaches like some type of little league or something, and he in there all that. So he's in the coaching, but I don't know if he's going to come back. But even if he do come back, you still need another quarterback. He can be your 3rd string. See what I'm saying? So you still have to find a backup quarterback. Get into a couple other things too, man. This cornerback situation is getting kind of heated. The talk is getting heated, and I'm on the fence about it. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I'm really, really on the fence about this, man. About first of all, I'm not on the fence about Josh Norman. No, I don't even know why his name came up for why he barbecue chicken. Why we go from lemon pepper barbecue chicken to I don't know, another kind of barbecue chicken. I'm cool on that. You know what I mean? Parmesan barbecue chicken. I'm cool on, dude. So we got that, and then we got the situation with Darius Slay. I've been racking my brain about this all day. Our last couple of days. I really wasn't gonna speak on it, but I've been racking my brain about this, man. And I'm gonna keep it real. It makes no difference to me either way. I'm not mad if we don't make the move, and I'm not mad if we do make the move. I'm really in the middle on this one. I'm really neutral. I understand the reason why I'm neutral on it is because I feel as though, all right, he will automatically be the best corner on our team if he does come. But at the end of the day, we were supposed to be getting younger. And are we giving up on Sidney Jones? Are we just flat out giving up on Sidney Jones? Because that's what the trade would be. The trade would be Darius Slay for Sidney Jones and a 3rd round pick. Do I think a 3rd round is kind of high? Yeah, especially for an older guy who will be 30. I think he'll be 30 coming into the season. So, I don't know. Since I don't know, I'm just going to stay neutral. If the Philadelphia Eagles going to pick him up, by all means, go ahead. If they don't, all right. We go draft one, or we go try to find another one free agency, which I really don't feel as though there is one out there, or you try to trade for somebody else. But I'm really, like I said, I don't know. I don't know about that one. So whatever the Philadelphia Eagles want to do on that one with Darius Slay, I'm cool, man. I think the dude is a good player, but I just don't know if he fits the scheme. I don't know who really fits the scheme, and that's another thing. Hopefully with the addition of Mark Emanuel, he can get in he can get in Jim Swisher's ear, tell him not to do things, tell him not to play off coverage, tell him not to use sticks defense, tell him not to let his corners, his fast corners, be on tall guys, and his taller, slower corners be on fast guys. Hopefully that can happen, because that is really a problem. That's one of the problems why we get barbecue chicken. So whatever corner we do get in here, man, some scheme changes got to be made. Second half of this video, we're going to talk about the Sixers, y'all. Yeah, let's get at these Sixers real fast, man. Let's talk about these 76ers, man. We still got a chance to get to at least up to that 3rd seed. I feel as though it was a lot of camaraderie. There's a lot of good things that happened in that Clippers game. Al Horford coming off the bench. I feel as though playing teams like Milwaukee and probably the Lakers, he probably won't come off the bench. Need another big guy, stick Anthony Davis and stick the Greek Freak, stuff like that. So, but it needs to be a consistency of, it's about matchups. So it needs to be a consistency of Brett Brown choosing when it's time for Al Horford to come off the bench and when it's time for him to start. Just because he comes off the bench doesn't mean he can't play starter minutes. But sometimes you need him to be with that second unit. 27 games left. I'm want to predict that we go 20-7 in them games. I feel as though we have about 2 to 3 6 game wins, go 8-2 here, or like 7-3 here, and then we end up losing 7 more games, man. We end up winning 20 more. I feel as though the home stand will continue. We'll probably lose one at home, but being better on the road, we have to do that. That has to happen. You got teams like Atlanta on the road. You got to beat these dudes. Atlanta got our number for some reason. Trae Young just goes bonkers when he plays us. You got the 2 LA games. They're both away, so you got to at least come out with one of them. You got Milwaukee again away. Who else you got? You done with Miami. Oh yeah, you got the Pacers. I think that's at home. So you got some big games, man, that you're gonna have to come through and win, man. Joel Embiid, I see you ain't had nothing on your hand during that during that All-Star game, Joel. Had nothing on your hand. I don't want to see it when it's time for you to play. When it's time for you to play real ball, I don't want to see. I know excuses now. You went out there, you had fun, and it looked like you ain't wins at all. So now that you done had your fun, it's time to get down to business. You just posted on your Instagram. Now it's time to go win a championship. Well, let's see you do it, man. Let's see you do it. It's time to put the Instagram down, put the ball up. Put the team on your back, man. The team needs you, man. You and Ben. I think Ben been playing out of his mind. Everybody want to grind him up about the jump shots. This dude does everything else. He does everything else. He's kind of like Tom Brady to me, man, because Tom Brady, like, gets everybody else involved. See what I'm saying? But he can't run. But he throws accurate passes. And he can still, it's a lot of things that he can do, and he ended up being a champion. I think Ben Simmons, he might have to develop the 10-foot or 15-foot, but everybody just wants him to come in shooting threes. For what? We got enough, we had enough bad shooters. We had enough shooters that wasn't making any jump shots. So, all Ben got to do is do what he been doing. He doesn't give you a day off. This dude brings his lunch pail, he brings his hard hat, he brings his briefcase to work every day. Every time he's on that court. So I think you need to, we as a Sixers fan base, we need to show a little bit more appreciation for that, man. Because it's dudes that don't come to work, and we know this. It's dudes that don't give a day all, and we know this. So I think it's time that we appreciate what's going on, man. Like I said, I'm getting more into the Sixers after big games and all that, but I just wanted to give my prediction. We got who we played. We got Brooklyn Thursday. I think that's a win. We're gonna be talking about some Sixers before then, though. But we got Brooklyn Thursday. I think that's a win, man. We just got their number. Had their number for years. So just wanted to hit on the Sixers real fast, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about our backup quarterback situation and the Darius Slay situation and the Sixers situation, man. Comment below, man. Y'all know what it is. Stay Philly, stay fresh, y'all.